Hi guys, this is IGCSE O-Level Chemistry, paper 22, June 2016, question 21. Where is in the periodic table is the metallic character of the elements greatest? Left or right side of the periodic table? It's on the left, eliminating options C and D. At the top or the bottom of a group, now the metallic character would be stronger on the bottom of a group. Now, this can be seen in group 4. Group 4 has carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, and lead. So the first element is a non-metal, while the bottom two elements are metals. So according to group 4, metals are located at the bottom of the group. So that makes the bottom having a greater metallic character, eliminating option B and making option A the correct option for this question. Question 22. Rubidium is a group 1 metal. Which statement about rubidium is not correct? It has a higher melting point than lithium. No, lithium is found at the top of group 1 while rubidium is found at the bottom. And according to the melting point, they are talking about melting point. Yes, according to the melting point decreases down the group. So it has a lower melting point than lithium. So statement 1 becomes incorrect. 2 or B, it has one electron in its outer shell. This is a correct statement. It is in group 1. It reacts vigorously with water. Yes, all group 1 metals react vigorously with water with the intensity increasing down group 1. It reacts with chlorine to form rubidium chloride. Yes, a group 1 metal would form a positive ion and chloride would be a negative ion, and a group 1 metal and the chloride ion would be present in the ratio 1:1, which is RbCl. So option A is the correct option for this question. Question 23. The table gives information about four elements P, Q, R, and S. Which element could be a transition element? So its melting point must be high. So R and S, not P and Q. Its electrical conductivity must be good. Its density must be high. And color of iodide of element, it should not be white or colorless. It should have a color. So the only element with all the properties mentioned related to transition elements is S, which makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 24. Part of the periodic table is shown. Which element is a gas that does not form a compound with potassium? So C is not a gas. A is in group 6, so this is oxygen. B is in group 7, this is chlorine. Sorry, D. And B is neon, it is in group 8. So neon does not react. Oxygen does not form a compound with. Which element is a gas that does not form a compound with potassium? So neon does not react, but potassium does react. So K2O would be the compound of potassium with oxygen, and KCl would be the compound of potassium with chlorine. So this makes option B the correct option for this question, since neon will not react with potassium, neon being a noble gas and unreactive. Question 25. Some magnesium compounds undergo thermal decomposition. What are the products of thermal decomposition of magnesium nitrate and magnesium hydroxide? So magnesium nitrate undergoes thermal decomposition to produce magnesium oxide plus nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen gas. and magnesium hydroxide is decomposed to magnesium oxide and water. And since the temperature is high, this would be water vapor. So magnesium oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen is correct, which eliminates options C and D. And magnesium oxide and water vapor are correct, which eliminates option B and makes option A the correct option for this question. Question 26. Which property is not considered a typical metallic property? So good conductor of heat, all metals are good conductors of heat. Low melting point, most metals have high melting point except group 1 metals. So this is not a typical property of metal. Malleable can be hammered into shapes. Yes, all metals can be hammered into shapes. And are strong. Yes, all metals are strong. So this makes option B the correct option for this question. Question 27. Iron from a blast furnace is treated with oxygen and with calcium oxide to make steel. Which substances in the iron are removed? So when it's treated with oxygen, carbon is removed. That eliminates option C and D. And when it is treated with calcium oxide, so calcium oxide itself is basic, so it will remove acidic impurities, eliminating option B and making option A the correct option for this question. Question 28. Why is cryolite used during the extraction of aluminum by electrolysis? It is a catalyst for the reaction? No. It lowers the melting point of the electrolyte? Yes. That is the reason why it is used. It protects the anode? No. It separates the aluminum from the electrolyte? No. So this makes option B the correct option for this question. Question 29. The diagram shows the experiment to investigate how paint affects the rusting of iron. So in P, we've got iron. In Q, we've got painted iron. We invert these tubes filled with air into a water trough. What happens to water level in tubes P and Q? Since P has iron in it, it would react with oxygen and raise the water level. So this eliminates options A and B. And since the iron is painted in Q, it will not react with oxygen. So no change will occur in tube Q, eliminating option C and making option D the correct option for this question. Question 30. A new planet has been discovered and its atmosphere has been analyzed. The table shows the gas composition of its atmosphere. The percentage by volume of carbon dioxide is 4, nitrogen is 72, oxygen is 24. Which gases are present in the atmosphere of the planet in a higher percentage than they are in the Earth's atmosphere? So Earth's atmosphere contains less than 1% of carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is present in a higher percent. For Earth, nitrogen is present in a percentage by volume of 78%. So this is lower. And for oxygen on Earth, it is 21% and this is 24%. So this is higher. So carbon dioxide and oxygen are present in a higher quantity as compared to Earth. So options are carbon dioxide and oxygen. Yes. Carbon dioxide only. No. Oxygen is missing. Nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen is incorrect. Oxygen is correct. And carbon dioxide. Nitrogen only is incorrect. Therefore, option A is the correct option for this question.